Alright, we are almost ready. Been a long time, but I'm back. Dealing with some lovely angry Mother Nature, so. But Moon Dongju on the mound facing Socrates to start things off. And first pitch in there for a strike at the top of the zone. And we are underway. So Moon Dongju took a month off, came back, pitched really well in his last start against LG. Has not pitched against Kia this year, did pitch against them last year, but did not pitch well. 347 average on the season for Socrates, or sorry, 297 average on the season for Socrates. And 2-1 count coming up. It'll be interesting. Moon Dongju pitched extremely well in in May. Then the new manager took over and he pitched, you could say awful, but that would be actually an understatement. Then went down, took some time off, came back, and pitched really well in his one start since being back. So we'll see which Moon Dongju is here today. That's the big thing. If they can get some good pitching from him, Hanwha should win this game, as that's way outside and full count already. First batter, first full counts. So Hanwha is, or Moon Dongju's last starts as he fouls that. Nope, doesn't foul that. Lifts it, and yeah, that's a 1-0. I thought he hit it foul, but yeah. So one of the things that Moon Dongju is really, that has held him back this year, without a doubt, is the home runs. That is now the 11th home run he's given up in 73 innings, compared to 6 home runs all of last year. The ball is flying out way more now. They say that there's no difference in the ball, but we all know differently. As that one misses, and yeah, he's already given up more runs than he did last outing, as that one is lifted into center field. Iwan Suk under it, and 1 away. Little late. Pitch was outside, and he took it the other way. Just kept carrying and carrying and carrying and carrying, and then bounces off the bullpen netting. And so Kim Do-young steps in now. 341 on the season. 23 home runs from the young third baseman, same age as Moon Dongju, both of them taken in the same draft, number 1 and 2, I believe. So Moon Dongju, 100 pitches, roughly 95, 100 pitches. It's usually what he's going to throw. He is treated like an ace, as that one is right down the middle at 156, but fouled away. So Kim Do-young is not hit a home run in the second half of the season so far, as EJ Wan stepped way outside, went there, and that's a ball. Moon Dongju features 4 pitches, mainly going to throw a fastball almost 50% of the time, as that one's way outside, and he's got himself another full count here, a second full count just in the first 3 pitchers, and things are not looking good. He is dripping in sweat. It is hot, nasty, and disgusting outside. And that's going to be chopped foul as rolls up on the tarp. And that's off the top of the wall, and he will stroll into second. Upset that he just missed that. Oh, sorry, off the bottom of the wall there. So so far he's had 2 full counts. One was a home run, and one was a double off the wall. That's gonna bring up Daejeon. Looks at strike one, 157 in there, 289 on the season, 18 home runs. I believe he's got 1, maybe 2 buttons buttoned on the entire uniform. And the 0-1 misses inside. Ball 1. So again, Moon Dong-ju features 4 pitches. Fastball not about 50% of the time. 150. I believe he averages the fastest fastball in the league. And that misses inside. He is going fastball, 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 fastball to the current KBO RBI leader. And these announcers are literally salivating over his fastball. As that's going to be grounded to Wang Young-mook. Grabs it, throws, but that'll move over a runner. And 2 away. The former SPO TV announcer, the current pitching coach for Hanwha, Na-sung Bam, an ever dangerous hitter, looks at ball 1. Na-sung Bam, 271 on the season, 11 home runs, but he's only 229 pitches, so... And that's a big swing and a miss, 1-1. Coming up, pitch number 22 from Moon Dong-ju. Getting that, he has struggled so much in the first inning. If he can get out of this with just giving up 1 runs, I think it's a good thing for Hanwha, because that's in there for a strike. Moon Dong-ju in the first inning. Opponents are hitting 441 against him in the first inning. He's given up 6 home runs, 6 of his 10 home runs, as that one misses upstairs, barely 2-2. So if he can get through this first inning, he settles down a little bit. And again, his batting average against is so high just because he has not pitched well. As that one is ripped foul. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lee Jae-won doing all sorts of sign language to Moon Dong-ju, and that's another foul. 158 on the gun. He is they're late on these just because it's so fast for most of. Don't know how fast that was. As that's going to be at least a single. And another pitch, another hit. All right, Kim Sun-bin. Kim Sun-bin, I don't believe has actually faced Hanwha yet, or at least I don't remember him really facing them too much. And once again, EJ1 drops the ball. It's hitting 312 on the season for the second baseman, and that's misses there. 2-0. Pitch number 30 coming up now. Really not sure why Daejeon has not been catching. And here comes the 2-0 pitch. That's misses 3-0. So Kim Sun-bin has played in looks like 5 games, 214 against Hanwha, not great. As that one is in there for a strike on the outside. 3-1 now, the count. And a big swing and a miss, and another full count. His third full count of this first inning. And the 3-2 pitch struck him out, looking on the outside corner. Just catches a piece for the first strikeout of the day for Moondong-ju. And not a good start, but he got out of it with just 2 runs. I know that sounds weird, but yeah. So we will head to the bottom of the first. Hanwha already down 2-0. All right. Very important here. Kim Do-hyun is making his very first start that I know of. Nothing shows up on his record. He was a former Hanwha draft pick. 5.90 ERA on the season. 1-3, 3 holds. 24 games, 29 innings, 24 strikeouts, 18 walks. 318 batting average against, but again, he's only been a reliever. So, yeah, how is he going to do is the biggest thing. For Hanwha, they have actually hit guys really, really well. So his last looks like his last start was 2 years ago, but I don't think he's. I don't think he has started an actual. So, yeah, I don't think he has started actual like first league game. But Iwon Suk looks at a strike in there, 148 on the gun. Kim Do-hyun does throw a fastball. He throws the same 4 pitches that Moon Dong-ju throws. Obviously, he's not a starter, so how much he's going to be able to throw, that remains a question, as Kia is dealing with a lot of pitching injuries at this point, yet still way up in the standings. Iwon Suk, first pitch, Park Chan-ho grabs it, throws, and 1 away. So no starts in the second league. Yeah, I mean, it says 2 years, but I don't know where they're getting. So I guess he did start 2 games in 2022. All right, Peraza stepping in now in the 2-hole, playing left field today. And bounces that one in the dirt. 1-0. Peraza hitting 309 on the season, 17 home runs, 53 RBIs with the old 952 OPS. And 1-0 swings at a pitch way inside. Peraza, 5th in the league in slugging percentage, behind Kim Do-young, is leading the way for Kia and the league. That misses inside. 2-1. Kim Do-young, I gotta imagine that he's not gonna throw too many pitches. His last game, he did pitch on Saturday and Sunday, as Peraza fouls that one up. Kim Do-young over and jumps into the fence, but it's nothing. 2-2. All right, the 2-2 to Peraza. And that's going to be a slow chopper foul. Off of his foot there. Ooh, right off the ankle. Right above the ankle there. Just above the, like just right below where his little shin guard is, and they're gonna spray some pus, is what it's called here in Korea. I don't know how that helps. I don't know how that helps. I've never used it. It's kind of like a spray icy hot is kind of the way to explain it, I guess. All right, so once again, here we go. Peraza 2-2 count after fouling that one off of his foot, and reps that one to second, grabs, throws, 2 away. All right, Kim Daejeon will step in, hitting in the 3-hole today. Again, constant changes. Can't say I'm really happy about, but looks at a curveball in there for a strike. And lays off of that ball in the dirt. 1-1. And lifts that one foul up to the second deck over on the right side, and 1-2. And yeah, both teams in the first inning with a looking strikeouts. Unfortunately, that was 3 up, 3 down for Hanhwa. And yeah, we'll go to the second inning. Hanhwa down 2-0. Just a sec. All right, we're back. So I had to send some messages. Wow. So the KBO has an extra 2 centimeters on each side, with just under an inch. An inch is 2.56 centimeters. So just under an inch. So without that added extra on the side, that was not a strike to Kim Sun-bin. So Pyongyuk stepping in, a 281 on the season. He was the big part of the trade that sent Han Sun-hyuk to Hanwha. So with basically with they had, you know, No Shiwan over at third. They were not going to spend any time with Pyongyuk, so they shipped him off for some much needed pitching. Pitching didn't turn out the way that Hanwha had hoped, obviously, but you know, could have been worse, I guess. And that is lifted straight to center. 1 away. All right, Kim Tae-gun, the catcher for Kia, stepping in now. 33 pitches there in that first inning for Moon Dong-ju. 287 for Kim Tae-gun on the season. 5 home runs, 24 RBIs, 709 OPS out of that catcher spot. And fouls that one off of his foot, and 1-1. He I believe he came over from, why am I saying Samsung? I'm saying Samsung. Am I right? I want to say 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Really one of the biggest holes in Kia's lineup, besides the foreign pitchers, the last couple years, has been that catcher spot, as he lifts that one foul down the third baseline. No, yes, Samsung. So LG, NC, Samsung, and then Kia. Last year came to Kia, and is really, I want to say, kind of gave them some stability back behind the plates. Really helped them out a lot. Not as big swing at a pitch way at the top of the zone. He's not gonna, hit for a high average. He's not a great catcher, but he's a very, I want to say, serviceable catcher. He's not going to hit He's not going to hit a lot of home runs. He's got 30 home runs in his career. So I believe this is his most. I guess 1 year he hit 7, and 1 year he hit 6. Swing and a miss there is Park Chan-ho rounding out the bottom of the order, number 9 spot, hitting 302. Always good to get 302 out of your 9 hole. And Kia can score runs and score them in bunches. Not very many. There's really not a lot of weak spots in this lineup for Kia. All right, the 0-2 pitch to Park Chan-ho. Sets up way outside, and a swing and a miss on a pitch in the other batter's box, and just gives himself up as he walks back into the dugout, realizing that was nowhere near the strike zone. But after a rough first inning, as usual, Moon Dong-ju goes a 1, a 2, a 3 with 2 strikeouts. So 3 strikeouts on the day. Moon Dong-ju settles himself back in. And I think more importantly, only 12 pitches that inning, bringing his total to 45 on the day. Again, 33 pitches in that first inning, a very, very rough start. But as usual, he cleans himself up for the second inning. We'll see if Hanwha can come back this time. Of course, they lost yesterday. Gave up 4 runs in the first inning. Three runs in the first inning on Wednesday. 4 runs in the first inning yesterday. 1 run in the first inning on Sunday. Saturday, 2 runs in the first inning. The last time that they did not give up runs in the first inning was when they beat LG. And they happened to score 3 runs in that first inning. So, yeah, not looking good for Hanwha. Last time that they gave up runs in the first inning and won was yeah, I'm searching, guys. That's how bad it is. All right, No Shiwan gonna step in. Glad to see him back, and gets a stern warning from the home plate umpire. Noshiwan, 267 on the season, 18 homers. After the All-Star break, after the home run derby, really, he ended up going to the hospital, complaining about some shoulder issues. Took some time off. Came back yesterday. Had a very rough error, though, that ended up amounting to the game-winning run. And lifts that one straight to center, off the bottom of the wall, and the center fielder lets it squirt through his legs. And he will be hanging out on third. And that should be a double with an error on the center fielder. All right, Hanwha's got a runner on third with nobody out, and the 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up. It didn't nutmeg him, just rolled underneath his glove, and then he said, okay. And then the throw was even worse than the defensive play there. So, have himself a double, and I don't know who I guess E everyone, and Daejeon. Rough ending to yesterday's game with that game-ending double play, hitting 297 on the season. Has been playing way better in the second half. Up until the double play yesterday, he only had 4 double plays on the entire season. A swing and a miss at that pitch. Hitting 432 in the second inning. No homers, 5 strikeouts, 16 hits. Time for hit number 17 and an RBI. And that's way outside. Lady behind the plate needs to fix her little banner thing as she's hanging it upside down. All right, the 1-2 pitch to An Chi-hong. And foul. Ball boy makes the play down there on the right field line. Did not look natural down there. He looked worried. Next one's probably going to eat him alive if he doesn't relax a little down there on that line. All right, the 1-2 pitch to Noshiwan standing on third. The 1-2 pitch, and the lady's got her sign backwards still. 2-2 pitch in the dirt. Kim Tae-gun blocks it. Gets a piece of his shin guard to block that. Again, Kim Do-hyun is not a starter. He is a reliever making a spot start. Once through the lineup, maybe 50 pitches, I'm going to guess, for him, as the 2-2 pitch comes up to An Chi-hong and chops that one foul. 2-2 still. Right, here comes the 7th pitch of this at-bat. 2-2. And a big strikeout. All right, Chan Sung, who has really turned it on in the second half. Massive turnaround as he looks at ball one. Average up to 250 now on the season with, believe it or not, 67 hits, 9 homers. Looking for home run number 10 here to tie it up. And that misses outside, 2-0. All right, here comes the 2-0 pitch. And that's going to be a grounder. They're not going to come home, but they're going to go, and Hanwha is going to put a run on. They give up the outs for the run. Surprised they didn't go home on that. He was running forward. He was hit hard. He had plenty of time to go home. Interesting choice. Wang Young-mook will step in now as that one in the dirt and bounces off the umpire's knee. And 1-0. Wang Young-mook hitting 308. I really don't know. Not going to complain about it. Definitely not going to complain about it. As that one's in there for a strike on the curve. Wang Young-mook hitting 316 in his last 5 games. He has been one of the lone bright spots on the season. A ground ball chopper to first, the toss to the pitcher, and 3 away. Oh, Hanwha gets 1 run back on the double air groundouts. And, thanks, Kia. I was, gonna be a little upset about that run there. Runner on third with 0 outs. Chance of scoring a run is 83%. To not be able to score 1 run would be rough. 54% of the time you're going to score you're going to score 1 run. But they get 1. Chan Sung with the RBI ground outs cuts the lead in half, 2-1. They will roll it back over to the top of the lineup for all right, we're back. Moondong-ju on the mound. 12 pitches last inning. Got real quick through it. And Socrates fouls that one down the line. Why is it still showing up second inning here? Let's fix that there. All right. Socrates, 19th home runs. Lovely 67 RBIs. Socrates. So good at this. And that's in there for a strike. 0-2. As that ball bounces around in Daejeon's glove once again. And we've got time called by Socrates. That is blasphemy. Two Hanwha fans in the middle of the KT fans, and that's a swing and a miss. That's what the baseball gods think of that. Hello, hello. Well, that's a big change. Goes from a solo home run to a strikeout, and Chaewon-jun flew out to center field in his first at-bat. Looks at strike one. Average down to 301 now as that one misses upstairs. 1-1. Beautiful pitch there as he chops that one foul. 1-2. All right, the 1-2. Did he go? Did not go. 2-2. We'll have to take another look at that from the angle of the dugouts camera. Maybe. Daejeon using the PitchCom system off of his knee. That's going to be an infield single. No way that they get him. A big chopper over the pitcher's head, and center fielder's got a little bit too much speed to be able to throw him out on something slow rolling like that. And that was 5 straight retired by Moondong-ju. Not going to do it here. And we will see if they put him in motion. He does have some wheels. Kim Do-young in now, doubled off the wall, and that's first pitch swinging. That's going to be another double, at least a double, as he's going to stay at third. Very surprised there that he stayed at third, as that was an easy, obvious hit. Maybe he just didn't have his gloves on or wasn't paying attention yet, or what. He went. Solid play over and right by Kim Tae-yeon to cut that off quickly and get it in. But you've got second and third with the KBO RBI leader stepping in. Hanwha got 1 run back. How many are they going to give back? Here's the first pitch upstairs. 1-0. And that's going to be a single. Peraza fields it. They're not going to... Are they going to bring him home? They're going to bring him home, and 2 more runs scored. Well, that was fun. Nasung Bomb steps in and strike in there. All right, the 0-1 pitch. Nasung Bomb fouls that one up into the second deck, way down the third base line. 0-2. And does get a piece of that. Nick, did you ever order that? Did you order your Ryuhanjin monster uniform? All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nasung Bomb 1 for 1 on the day with a RBI double in his first at bats. Looks at a beautiful curve on the strikeout. Yeah, my doll came in. I didn't realize how big it was. Yeah, I don't think they're shipping those until way later. Foul. Yeah, I don't think they ship them and till the 27th of this month, I believe. Let me and that misses inside. Did you order yourself a pink uniform? And the 1-1 that lifts Iwan Suk back, and well, a single, a double, and another single, and Hanwha finds himself down 3 runs. Now. Yeah, the problem with the pink ones is, I ordered one, but it's not going to be delivered until, they're not even shipping them until the 4th week of, the 4th week of September, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, they will ship them next Friday. They ship the monster uniforms next Friday. But the pink uniforms, I believe it says the 4th week of September. Yes, the 4th week of September they will ship. So it'll be you'll have it for next year. All right, Hanwha. Well, you got 1 run back. Gave up 2 more. But we're back. I don't know why this thing keeps switching to the 2nd inning. But he stays out there. Very surprising. EJ Wan steps in, hitting 306, 22 for 72. And that misses ball 1. Two of them up. a strike on the outside. All right, the 2-2 pitch to the backstop and rips that one foul. That's ripped into left field. Socrates going over, chasing it, but not gonna be able to run it out to second. And Hanwha's got another leadoff hitter, Daejeon, with a leadoff single. All right, Daejeon stepping in, batting in the 9 spots, 272 on the season, and that misses low. .272, still looking for his first long ball of the season though. He'll get it eventually. All right. And that's going to be a 1-6-3 double play. All right, well, that'll flip the lineup back over to SOOP. Grounded out to the shortstop, Pak Chon-ho, in the first at-bats. Looks at strike one, and that is bounces to everywhere except in the strike zone. And 1-1. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch to SOOP. And that's going to be a ground ball to third and 3-way. Well, Hanhwa gave it the old college try, but not quite enough. And we will go to the top of the fourth. Hanhwa down 4-1. But they didn't wait till the end of the game to score a run. That's a good thing. Yeah. That's all I got. Nick, you gonna head out to the stadium before the game ends to check out the drone show, since they only do it on Friday nights? this is creepy. I don't know, of those three, I don't know if the dog, the cat, or the man has more plastic in their face. That was creepy. That whole entire commercial was so creepy. But well, creepy enough to come back to the fourth inning and expect Hanwha to make it back. As Pyeongyuk will lead things off for Kia. And goodbye, not a chance, and holy hell. That was crushed. Oh my lord. But foul. I'm pretty sure that left the stadium. And fouls. That's one 0-2. And fouls. That's one back. Checking over, but nowhere near going. And that's going to be a single up the middle. Yep. Kim Tae-gun steps in. He struck out in his first at-bat. 0 for 1 on the day. 255 average now. Rocking the gold shin protector and elbow guard. And just lets it go right down the middle. I don't know what that was about, but 0-1. Howdy, howdy, sir. Welcome to the comeback special. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. That's going to be a chopper. And 2 down on 1 pitch. Always a beautiful, beautiful thing. On the 6-4-3 backhand special by Daejeon. And thank goodness the catchers are on base, because they need all the time they can. That's going to bring up Park Chan-ho, who is 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out in his 1 at-bats and lifts that one down into the exciting zone. Weenie gives chase to the ball, but nothing. All right, and here comes the 0-1. That's foul down the line again, and 0-2. Park Chan-ho ERA average down to 301 on the season now. Still wearing that green elbow guard and everything else as that one bounces in the dirt. So much for that whole you must wear things that are of the same color, as he's wearing a navy blue navy blue elbow or shirts as Noshiwan grabs that, throws, and yeah. All right, well, gives up a leadoff single, but the double play allows them to get out of that with very limited pitch count. Yeah, what's weird is, so Luke, I think of Chan-ho Park as the pitcher and Park Chan-ho as the shortstop. Because I think of them as like the name of when I began learning about him. Like, I don't think of him as Chu Shin Su. I think of him as Shin Su Chu. So yeah, right. And it's same with like I think of him as Jiman Choi, not Che Jiman. You cook up that corn yet, Luke? Or is that the big plan for the weekend? Alright, it's also not the end of the fourth, it's the bottom of the fourth. As we should be coming back here. I need to make a button to turn the strike on and off. And he's gonna stay out there. Peraza leading things off for Hanhwa. Looks at ball one. He's only at 40 pitches through 3 innings, so I could definitely see him going back out there. All right, the 1-0, that's in there for strike 1-1. Peraza grounded out to second base in his first at-bats. Definitely, you got the 2-3-4 coming up. You got a reliever who is now sitting out there for pitch number 43 coming up. That was pitch number 43. 1-2 now. Last time he pitched 11 pitches. And inside at 2-2. Is that the San Francisco Friday Orange? The Hanwha weekend? And a swing fouled into the glove and one away. I will say that I do like the Hanwha batting gloves. I like those orange Franklin batting gloves. Imagine giving the guy a thumbs up after he strikes you out. All right, Kim Tae-yeon struck out looking in his first at-bat way back in the first inning. Looks at strike one there. Average down to 301 after his strikeout. And the 0-1 pitch. That's chopped. Foul. 0-2. I was looking, Luke, popped up on the old Instagram feed that San Francisco actually has the easiest remaining schedule for the rest of the year in the MLB. They could be ready to make their run. And the 0-2 pitch to Kim Tae-yeon as he finally gets ready. Pitch number 48 for the reliever turned starter. And bounces that one in the dirt. 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Fouled straight back as everybody behind home plates dives out of the way. The rally is ready to start. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. Just the precursor, getting you ready for the rally. And the 2-2 pitch lifted, foul, stays 2-2. And sounded like he broke his bat on that, but maybe not. As we will reset for another 2-2 pitch. Already pitch number 13 of this inning for Kim Do-hyun. The most he threw 16 pitches in the second inning when Hanhwa scored their one run. As he didn't matter, he swung out. He didn't swing, but he was out anyway at another pitch at the top of the zone. I'm watching from my living room. No, sorry, my studio, not my living room. I don't remember the last time I turned on the TV in the living room, actually. All right, Noshiwan stepping in. Double, reached on to third on the air, chopper to his fellow third baseman to throw, and a big, huge tag at first. And yeah, that's a three-way. And that'll do it for Hanhwa. 1, 2, 3 in the fourth. And yeah, Hanhwa down 3 runs. Yeah, what you do is you get a couple runs in the fifth, and then that way you take away their real fifth inning stretch. That way it's easier to come back in the second parts. I think that's actually The preferred strategy. Or yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, absolute science. Talking about he's thrown 13 pitches. And then he ends up throwing one more pitch. 54 pitches from a spot starter through 4 innings. 2 hits. Oh, he's here. He's here somewhere. He's usually listens to the game, listens here, and then is on the computer or playing some games someplace else. Mary Kate somewhere around here. All right, well, Hanwha will once again be starting an inning against Socrates. Third time that he is leading off an inning in the 5th inning here. Rocket League, right? What was that pitch? Like, why is that pitch not showing up on the bottom there? They threw a pitch. I don't know what it was. As that one is fouled away. I swear to God, they threw a pitch. I don't know what Warframe is. So apparently the first pitch was a strike. It's still not showing up on the actual broadcast screen, and then that foul there made it and 1-2. The box score on your screen at home, if you are watching the actual broadcast, is not correct. It is 1-2. They should probably just hire me to do everything for them, as that one is roped into the gap between right and center. Socrates pulls up and decides to trot back to first with a single. And once again, they got base runners on. What is Warframe? I know of Warzone. That ball just died. That hit the grass and just died. Must be still a little wet out there. Did have some rain today, some sprinkles, and so Daejeon June, looter shooter. Are you PC or PS or Xbox or Switch or Wii or I don't know what else there is. Sega Dreamcast. And that just misses outside. Daejeon June 1 for 2, singled, scored a run in his last at bats. And that catches the bottom of the zone. And that's going to be lifted into center, 1 away. Very, very similar to the first inning there, as the Socrates gets a hit and then fly out to center from Daejeon June. Uh, 81 pitches. 74 pitches through 4 innings. He's at 81 now, and that's 82 ball. As Kim Do-young 2 for 2 on the day, 2 doubles. And that bounces in the dirt. 2-0. I never was a 64 guy. I was I mean, I think I'm older than both of you guys without a question. But I never played 64. I was a Super Nintendo guy. As Kim Do-young lifts that one to center field, and another fly out to center, 2 away. I thought that was GameCube. Thought 64 had the cartridges. All right, Chae Young-woo, 2 RBI single in his last at bat, looks at strike 1. Ground out to second in his first at bats, a 2 RBI single in his last at bats. A chance here to add to his RBI total as he big swing there. 0-2. All right, the 0-2 pitch. And once again, E.J. Wan drops the ball. Imagine that. So surprised. Guy drops the ball every single inning. Looks like he hurt his hand on that slide. I'm not sure what the hell that is on his right hand. All right, the 1-2 pitch in the dirt, 2-2. I just cannot understand why E.J. Wan has so many problems catching the ball. He's literally a catcher. Every inning he drops one. And the 2-2, and that's in the dirt, and runs the count full. Goes from a 0-2 count to running it full with a 3-2 count and a runner on second. So we got a 3-2 count, runner on second, 2 outs. And throwing the pitch comm right on the knee. It says throw it in the ground. And he doesn't throw it anywhere near the ground, and it's fouled away. 3-2. Pitch number 91 coming up from Moon Dong-ju. Definitely be his last inning here. How about strikeout number 6 to end it? That is not strikeout number 6. That is a flyout number 3 in a row to the center fielder. And 3 away. Leadoff single, stolen base, but nothing else coming from it. They just started, they just got them this week, and starting on Tuesday, they were allowed to use them. So the catchers all put them on their knee, and then what's crazy is I really haven't they haven't shown like the pitchers using them at all. It's all the catchers calling the game. Oh, should be the end of Moon Dong-ju. 17 pitches that inning gives him 91 on the day. no point in bringing him back out for the 6th. He is not. He's had one clean inning on the day. You did use your main bullpen guys yesterday, but lots of rain in the forecast for tomorrow, starting even tonight. So I don't think you have to worry too much about your bullpen. Park Sang-won, Lee Min-woo, and Han Sung-hyuk came in yesterday's game. They all pitched well, actually. Threw 40 pitches total from the 3 innings out of your bullpen. All right, so we've got the bottom of the 5th here. In the lovely Daejeon, An Ji-hong will lead things off for Hanwha, the number 5 hitter. Now, pitchers also have a wristband that has what they want, or even on their belt, because that's ball 2 in the dirt. But they do also have an earpiece. Because I remember there was a Zach Greinke being Zach Greinke, where he called his own pitch with PitchCom, and then he shook himself off, and then called another pitch. And the 3-0, that's in there for a strike, 3-1. 58 pitches from your reliever. Gotta love that if you're Kia. As that's down the middle. And runs the count full, 3-2. And lifts that one right to the center fielder. 1 away. Yeah, looks like he almost lost it in the lights there. Quickly moving game. It's like a fake sky there. All right, Chan Sung, first pitch swinging up the middle. Shortstop grabs it, spins, throws, and wow. But he is grabbing his hamstring. Is that his hamstring he's grabbing? Definitely cramping up. Up the middle, grabs it, spins, throws to first, a bullet, comes up, and he grabs his hamstring. They keep moving the camera, I can't see. I don't know if he grabbed maybe his butt, but his hamstring, something's not right. Excellent play up by the shortstop, though. And that's going to bring up Wang Young-mook. And ball 1. Rounded out to the first baseman in his first at-bats. And looks at ball 2 outside, 2-0. Lee Jun-young warming up in the Kia bullpen. Fouls that down third. And And all right, here comes the 2-1 pitch to the second baseman, and that's a big swing at the top of the zone. 2-2. Two, 2 outs, grounder, foul. Daejeon Hanhwa sing to be in the dirt. It is 3-2. Let's go walk Nuki. There's Jack. That's a line out now. And that'll do it for Hanwha in the 5th. Just right where they want them. As we will head to the break, I will refill my beverages. You do the same. Hopefully Hanwha refills players that can hit the ball. And I'll be back. All right. And out on the mound now is Kim Gyu-yeon. And first pitch, ball. Oh, Kim Gyu-yeon, 6.41 ERA, 1-0, 2 holds, 40 games, 39 and 1/3 innings, 28 strikeouts, 33 walks, and some other stuff. And big swing there. And the 1-1 pitch. And in there for a strike. Way up high. 2-2. Kim Gyu-yeon really, again, anything that he pitches this year are going to be way over his career high, as that's a single ripped into left field. And yeah, at this point, again, you got what you're doing now is Hanwha just has been using their bullpens, the same guys, so much. All of these guys have just been almost, I had to close to all of them having career highs already. And I mean, we're only just over halfway through the season, not even 2/3 of the way through the season. It's just going to be, I hate to say it, it's just going to be worse as the season goes on. Not through any, obviously not through any fault of theirs. It's just last month they were under 500, but they also played teams that were under 500. This month they're playing as that's going to be a bunt, and he throws them out at second. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. As I don't know what they're doing there. What are they doing here? Yeah, they're replaying it, see if it was a foul ball or not. Oh, he caught it. He fielded it in the batter's box. Looks like he was touching the batter's box. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the 2-6 putouts. All right, Byono Yok singled in his last at bat, was erased on the double play, and looks at ball one. Thanks for the outs, the free outs, Kia. I'm not sure what the hell that was. And way outside again, 2-0. All right, the 2-0 pitch to Byono Yok. And and lifts that one, skies it. Iwan Suk giving chase, Peraza giving chase. Iwan Suk calls him off, grabs it, and 2 away. Lovely, lovely change of momentum. That's what it's going to take right there. Hanwha is usually the one doing stupid stuff on offense with bunts. But luckily, Kia is doing it this time. And what that's going to do is 100%, I'm calling it now. The rallies are going to start now. As that's, see right there, in there for a strike. Just catches the outside corner. Basically, that stupid bunt is going to turn the tide, and Hanwha is going to rip the comeback starting at the bottom of the 6th inning. As that one just misses. 1-1. It's science or something. And bounces that one in the dirt. 2. All right, the 2-1 pitch coming up to Kim Tae-gun. 0 for 2 on the day with a grounded double play, a strikeout, and a looks at strike 2 down the middle. I don't know, is he wanting the catcher to set it up on a tee for him or what? You got a fastball down the middle. What are you looking for, man? He doesn't have that much movement on his fastballs, which is why they get hit kind of hard. And the 2-2, that's going to be a shot to the second baseman. Fields it, throws, and that's 3 away. Like I said, Hanwha's ready for their comeback after these stupid, stupid bunts. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Put the house up, because it's coming. All right. We are back for the comeback. We are back for the comeback. Daejeon will lead things off for Hanwha, unless he's being pinch hit for. On the mound for Kia will be Ijun Young, 3.20 ERA, 2-0, 4 holds, 32 games, 19 2/3 innings, 15 strikeouts, 13 walks, 273 batting average against, and 1.63 whip. There we go. And first pitch from the lefty. Way outside. 1-0. Down the old middle, 1-1. Daejeon, 1 for 1 on the day with a single, then erased on a 1-6-3 double play. And lifts that one up into the air. Socrates at the warning track, steps in front of it, 1 away. Alright, well, it's time for Daejeon, the shortstop, now facing lefties. We hide. Alright, and he squares around a bunt, just misses. Grounded into a double play, his first at bats, 271 now the average. Third baseman Daejeon scoots in a little bit, and that misses upstairs, 2-0. I still don't understand that whole ink coffee. I literally got investigated for like fraud because of that thing. But yeah, it's still a sponsor. Because that one catches the outside corner, 2-1. All right, here comes the 2-1 pitch, and it is fouled away, 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch to Daejeon. That is ripped to Nasungbom, 2-way. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the first fly out to right field that we have had today. Through, I don't know, 5/6 innings to get a fly out to right field. Daejeon Suk now, he is 0 for 2, grounded out to short, grounded out to third, and looks at strike one at the top of the zone. 264 on the average now for Daejeon Suk. Very surprised they went with Daejeon Suk up at the top of the lineup with a righty on the mound instead of Wang Young-mook, Jang Jin-hyuk. Again, they continue to flip around these lineups, trying to find something. But the one thing that was working before this guy took over in the dugouts, they haven't tried yet. Because why would you want to try that? And here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside, 1-2. My offense is struggling. I had a guy that was hitting 356 in the leadoff spots. So let's not try that. And the 1-2 pitch. And fouled away down the first base side into the seats. And Daejeon Suk will let's get a home run from Daejeon Suk. We want a home run, Iwan Suk. And the 1-2 pitch lifts that one up. Kim Sung-bin giving chase. And yeah. Hanwha goes 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 6th. Apparently they didn't get the memo that we were gonna rally here, and they're down to 9 outs, ladies and gentlemen. Down 3 runs. We head to the top of the 6th, 4-1. Hanwha does have 2 hits though, not in the same inning. Yeah. Who's going to come in to pitch? Who is going to come in to pitch? Wang Jun-saw. Wang Jun-saw will head out onto the mound. The big left-hander. Actually, he's not very big at all. The lefty to face the righty, and then a couple of lefties. So we'll have righty Park Chan-ho leading things off for Kia, then Socrates, the lefty, Chae Won-jun, the lefty, and then Kim Do-young, the righty, if he gets that far. Wang Jun-saw, you know, I think at this point he's going to have to hang out in the bullpen. I'm not sure. Hanwha has got their... I want to say they have their pitching rotation all figured out for the remainder of the year. With Ryu Han-jin, Barria, Weiss, or maybe Sanchez. I have to think you're going to stick with Weiss. And then Moon Dong-ju and Kim Gi-jung. The rookie and my pick for Rookie of the Year, 5.05 ERA, 2-8, 20 games, 57 innings, 56 strikeouts. Does struggle with command a little bit sometimes, but not always. That is a beautiful pitch in there for a strike. Park Chan-ho 0 for 2 on the day, a strikeout and a ground out to third. Average dropping down to 300 on the season, as that one misses inside 1-1. And the 1-1 misses low, 2-1. In the number 1 pick in last year's draft. And fouled straight back. 2-2. Hanwha's got 2 players in the running for Rookie of the Year. Wang Jun-saw on the mound now, and the guy at second base, Wong Young-mook. Little bugs flying around home plates. Park Chan-ho trying to hit them. Hopefully he hits them better than he does the ball today. And that's ball 3. Runs the count full. And he goes for a ball that was headed to the ground. Just does get a piece of it. As they get out the bug spray. And here comes the 3-2 pitch once again from Wang Jun-saw. That is lifted. Peraza coming in and 1 away. Forkball forkied. And we got one away on the 7th. That's going to bring up Socrates as they flip the lineup back over. Socrates 2 for 3 on the day with a homer. A single, was stranded at second after stealing a base, though. And that's ball one way up at the zone, 121. So Socrates, with his 2 for 3 day, he has moved his average up to the 300 mark, as that one misses inside 2-0. That is lifted to rights, and it keeps going off the wall past Kim Tae-yeon, and he will be hanging out at second base with another hit, as he is now a triple shy of the cycle. He, if he was running a little harder, he might have been able to cruise into third, as that one was misplayed by right fielder Kim Tae-yeon there. All right, that's going to bring up Chaewon-jun. Chaewon-jun 1 for 3 on the day. Bunts, but pulls it back, but probably should have bunted that, as it was almost down the middle. Daejeon 303 on the season with his 1 for 3 day. 2 flyouts to center, and then he had his 1 single. Came around to score on the Chae Hyung-woo 2 RBI single way back in the 3rd inning. And that is in there for a strike. 0-2. And a big swing and a miss. And that is 2 away. 3 pitches. 3 strikes. And that's going to bring up Kim Do-young. A very, very scary hitter this season. Against lefties, he has 7 home runs in 111 at-bats, hitting .342 against lefties. He is 2 for 3 today with 2 doubles and a fly out to center field. And that misses outside, 1-0. All right, to the 1-0 pitch coming up. He's going to go inside, up and in on him. And he lifts that one up and out of play, back behind the plates, and 1-1. All right, to the 1-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss on a ball nowhere near the strike zone. And that's going to make it 1-2. It's the 1-2 pitch. That's going to be a single to right. Kim Tae-yeon's going to come up throwing. And he's easily in there with a RBI single. Yeah, and I don't think they do. I mean, they change these rules every year, but I don't think they do double headers on Saturday and Sunday during as the pitch outs is that nowhere near obviously. I don't believe they do double headers. Oh, it's gonna rain. It's gonna start raining about midnight tonight. But yeah, they I believe that they don't do double headers in July and August. There's the old pitch comm on his knee. Surprising. He's putting down signs for Wong Jun Saw. As that one misses outside. So it looked like he was putting down signs for Wong Jun Saw. So again, the pitch comm is not mandatory from the players. So he's putting down signs for Wong Jun Saw. Not all players are using the pitch comm, as that's ball 4. Not all pitchers are using it, and so he's putting down signs for Wong Jun Saw, as that's the first walk of the day for any of the teams, and I believe that'll be it for him on the day, as it will be. And we'll have another pitching change as Hanhwa is looking for some sort of miracle. So who's gonna come out? Kim Sa-hyun? Cho Dong-wook? I don't know who's coming out. They haven't said anything. Welcome back. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Yeah, they're almost in the playoffs. They gotta win this game here. How is China? Yes, Kim Sa-hyun is on the mound now. I'm sure you missed a couple. I actually haven't streamed for a week now, as you know, all the rain in Daejeon made it a little difficult to commute back and forth and get back in time. All right, so we're back. Runners on first and second. Kim Sa-hyun was making his way out onto the mound. Wong Jun saw a rough outing 21 pitches, 1 walk, 2 hits, 1 run, and he's responsible for the other 2. 2.38 ERA for Kim So-yeon, 0-1, 10 games, 11 and 1/3 inning, 8 strikeouts, 14 walks, 200 batting average against a 1.76 whip. He throws hard. Unfortunately, he doesn't throw strikes. 14 walks in 11 1/3 innings and 8 strikeouts. His first pitch is thrown in for a strike at 137 as he was geared up for a fastball, and it did not come. 276 on the season for Na Sung-bam after his 2 for 3 days so far, with RBI double in the first, a single in his last at-bat, which was in the last inning, as that misses 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. So Dave, the one thing that's is very they're 6.5 out of 5th, but this month they play the first place team twice, the second place team twice, the third place team twice, and the 5th place team twice. So, yeah. They also play the hottest team in baseball once. So, while they're only 6.5 games out of 5th place, they have a very, very difficult. It's not even the rain. It's without like last month in June, the combined winning percentage of all the teams they played against was like 440. So they played a really weak schedule last month and still didn't even go 500, as that's outside ball 3 and the count runs full. So a lot of people are like, oh, things are turning around. This manager's doing well, but they didn't play anybody. They played Lotte, KT when they were struggling, Doosan when they were struggling, and Kiyoom. As it chops that foul, a reset for another pitch. So yeah, I don't know. All right, here comes the 3-2. Runner on first and second. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that'll get him out of the inning. Still down by, 4. Oh, Hanhwa, big out there from Kim So-yeon. And that will send Hanhwa to the 7th. Time to start scoring some runs, guys. I know that the 2 hits seems really cool and all, but you might need a couple more than that. Can you kick it? Yes, you can. So Dave, when's your last day on the rock? Jang Hyun-sik will make his way in for Peraza will lead things off in the bottom of the 7th for Hanwha. Yeah, sure, Easy. The comeback starts now, Dave. Alright, Daejeon Shik, 50th game, his 4th straight season with 50 appearances. Peraza, 0 for 2 on the day. Average down to 306 as he struck out in his last at-bat and even gave a thumbs up to the reliever who struck him out. Then grounded out to second in his first at-bats, and that's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Yeah. He came back not too long ago. He took second in the home run derby. No Shiwan just came back yesterday from injury. And that's misses upstairs. 2-1. Well, I mean, he's pitching well enough, but they don't score when he pitches, so that one missed way outside, as that runs the count to 3-1. I mean, yesterday he gave up 4 runs in the first inning, but that was all that was given up in the entire game, as he pitched 6 innings, or maybe 5 innings. Pitched 5 innings yesterday, 83 pitches, but Hanwha scored 3. As that is ball 4, and Hanwha has a leadoff base runner from a walk. The first walk Hanwha has had all day. Yes, definitely. So he is, today is the 19th. He hasn't pitched for a few days. Last time he pitched was the 14th. Pitched the 13th, the 10th, the 11th, the 13th, and the 14th. Did also pitch in the All-Star game, I believe. All right, Kim Daejeon will step in now, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And that misses outside, 1-0. Average is down at 300 now for Kim Daejeon, the right fielder today for Hanwha. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss, 1-1. Right, the 2-1 pitch to Kim Daejeon sets up on the outside. In there, strike, 2-2. Hanwha is probably not going to win any or lose any games for the rest of the year, so they'll probably end up in first with a direct ticket to the Korean series. All right, the 2-2 pitch once again. And there is crushed. That is going to be a 2-run shot by Kim Daejeon. All right, that's going to bring up a Noshiwan, and Hanwha down 2 now with that 2-run shot, making them pay for the walk as Noshiwan looks at strike 1. 2 for 3 on the day for Noshiwan, or sorry, 1 for 2 on the day for Noshiwan. Doubled, went to third on the air, and then came home to score on the Chansung RBI ground out way back in the second. Fouls, that's one out of play. 0-2. The comeback has started. It was just needed that stupid bunt. Let them get exactly where they need to be. And the 0-2 pitch, a swing and a miss. It's all right. You don't want to score all the runs at once. Slowly paper cut them to death, guys. Paper cut them to death as Ong Chi Hong should be stepping in. And there's a chopper foul. The Hanwha crowd is loud, going a cappella at the stadium. You could probably open my door and listen to them. They sound loud. That's what happens when you score 3 runs in Hanwha territory. And the 1-1, that's going to be a chopper to third, and the throw in time, 2-way. All right, Chansung now stepping in, and yeah, they obviously did not practice that during the break, as that's going to be a strike at the bottom of the zone. Oh, they're not gonna go 7. They're probably just gonna sweep the series, Dave. And 3 away. They get 2 back on a walk and a 2-run shot. As Hanwha has 3 runs on 3 hits. They're not wasting any hits. And we will go to the 8th inning. Hanwha only down 2. I think maybe what they'll do is they'll do 7 because they'll invite the previous manager. They'll get up 3 games to nothing, and then they'll invite the old manager to come, and then he'll eventually just lose 3 straight games, and then decide to finally fire him completely. And yeah, I think that'll be what happens, something like that. Oh, Hanwha. All right, so we're back. Top of the 8th here. Hanwha down 2. They've got six outs left before the game is over, before they need to get any more runs. So no big deal. Kim Sun Bin will lead things off for Kia. Kim So Hyun's still out there. And first pitch misses. I'm going to say this now. I'm not thinking this is a good idea. I do not like that Kim So Hyun is back out there. As first pitch is lined to right field. Please make me wrong. I don't like it strictly for the fact that he threw 7 pitches or 8 pitches in that 1 inning to get the strikeouts, but he still doesn't really pitch well. He throws hard, but just doesn't pitch yet. As that's in there for a strike. 0-1. Again, I would love for him to prove me wrong here. As that one is lifted up. Lee Do-yoon back under it, and 2 away. One more, and he proves me wrong. Like I said, I will take it. And that's going to bring up Kim Tae-goon. Kim Tae-goon 0 for 3 with a strikeout, a grounded double play, and a regular old groundouts. And ball 1. And does that little leg as EJ1 drops another one. And 1-1. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. As he gets a new ball, rosins it up, blows it into the sky like he's LeBron James. And way inside. Almost knocks him out as he drops the bat to dive out of the way. So he doesn't get hit with 155 to the wrist. 2. All right, the 2-1 pitch is chopped foul, 2-2. Kia up 2, count 2-2, batter number 42, and 2 outs. Swing, fouls that one away. And it stays 3-2. 2-2. All right, once again another 2-2 count. 3-2, 2-2, 2-2. Reaches out, grounds it to the second baseman, and that is a 1, 2, 3 inning. You proved me wrong, sir. You proved me wrong. We will go to the bottom of the 8th. Hanwha down 2. But they got 2 back and didn't give up any more runs. So, right where they want them. Did you guys see that a guy running on the field in Jamshil? With an umbrella. What? I don't think I've ever seen a streaker in the KBO. That's I think that's my first. Not a streaker, but unless you call him do you still call him a streaker if they're not streaking? All right, Wong Young Mook will lead things off in the bottom of the 8th. And on the mound for Kia will be Kim Daejeon, 6.53 ERA, 3 holds in 19 games, 14 and a third inning. Your favorite one, Luke? I imagine you're dancing right now, Luke. So there are some substitutions on the Kia side, and that's a first pitch. And he hits him. Tying run coming to the plate in the ever dangerous E.J. Wong. So Socrates stays in left. Chaewon Jun goes to right. Daejeon stays. Nasambong comes out. Ooh. Let's get a bunt here. No bunts. Wow, big time as he looks at strike one. misses upstairs, 1-1. As I'm still trying to get the substitutions put in. And the throw over Wang Young-mook. They should let Wang Young-mook try to steal. He is absolutely awful on the base pass. As that one wraps in there for a strike, 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch. I think he wins. Woo! Oh, he does hold up big time. Yeah, worried about a walk to make it first and second, nobody out. I'm glad my thinking is rubbed off. All right, here comes the 2-2 as he slides back into first. All right, Daejeon 1 for 2 on the day with a single. Flew out to left in his last at-bats. 2-2 pitch coming up with Wang Young-mook over at first. Lifts that one to right, and that's gonna go back and grabs it 1 away. Now up is Daejeon, the number 9 hitter. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Thinking about a bunt here. That suicide squeeze that they hits, and then later on another bunt, huge bunts, a squeeze play by Jang Jin-hyuk has made teams really start thinking about these bunts, and now they've got a much bigger opening over there on the between short and third. All right, here comes Daejeon, the first pitch of the at-bats. Inside, ball 1. Daejeon in the 8th inning is hitting 160. And that's gonna not improve as he grounds into a 4-3. And there could not be better defensive substitutions. As the right fielder was formerly the center fielder, Chaewon Jun, moved over from center to right to remove Na-sung Bam, who's not the best defender, and then from there they move second baseman Hong Jong-kyo to second and remove Kim Sun-bin, who then he finds the second baseman. So outstanding defensive replacements. just at the exact right time for Hanwha, or for Kia. And we'll go to the top of the lineup, but first a pitching change. As Jun Sang-hyun will make his way in. Bring in a righty here. I believe Kia, yes, Kia is still missing their closer. So Jun Sang-hyun will make his way in to get a 4-out save, or attempt a 4-out save, as you know they're popping over to the top of the lineup for Hanwha. Now might as well is the time, as the righty will come in to face a righty, then switching in Paraz, and then you got a righty Kim Tae-yeon, a righty No Shiwan, a righty An Chi-hong, and a righty Cheon Sung. So it sounds like a good time to me. 4.91 ERA, 5-3, 4 saves, 12 holds, 42 games, 40 and a third innings, 24 strikeouts, 9 walks, 248 batting average against, and a 1.12 WHIP. As he's kind of taken over the closer role, as their previous closer, the last time these two teams faced each other, gave up the lead and then exited and hasn't been back yet. Iwan Suk stepping in and looks at ball one. Iwan Suk popped up to second base in his last at-bat, and then also grounded out to short, grounded out to second in his other two. 0 for 3 on this fine Friday evening in Daejeon. And ball two. They got to throw a ball that's anywhere near the strike zone first. And ball three. All right, here comes the 3-0 pitch coming in. 3 pitches, 3 balls. Let's make it 4. That's right down the middle. Come on, throw a strike down the middle. All right, Iwan Suk, the 3-1 pitch coming up. A swing and a miss. That was a strike down the middle, just like I asked. All right, I should be back now. Socrates looks at ball one. So Socrates. Sorry, Pachano walked there on 4 straight pitches. Socrates 3 for 4 on the day. I think we're in the 9th now. Yep. As he fouls that one out of play, 1-1. Yeah, I don't know what it is. For some reason, it just randomly just stops, and it's really annoying. I have no idea why it does it. None at all. As that's in there for a strike on the outside, 1-2. The first week of July, I went to one game. Hanwha was up 2-0, and then they ended up losing. And I haven't been back. Yeah, I went to a couple games in the first part of June. And then I was like, no. They were the NC games, and after watching them flail and flop with absolutely awful managing, I decided no more. And then I ended up not being able to stream because of rain early in the morning. So I ended up going to the game, and they were up 2-0, and then ended up losing. 4-3 or something like that. And what was it? 6-5, 3-2. Yeah, 6-5. They ended up losing. They were up 2-0, and then gave up 3 runs, tied it, and then in the 11th they lost 3-2. I don't know. Yeah, I've had a few people ask why I'm no longer going to the games. I'm sure there's some people that are like, oh, he left the country. He said, forget Korea, or, they always have these weird conspiracy theories. I remember there's one, Luke apparently got deported or something like that is what, like, they always have these strange theories about why foreigners stop going. Nothing about the fact that the team sucks, as Socrates lifts that one, and that's going to go over the wall for another home run, and that is his second full count home run of the game. I love Hanwha baseball. And everybody should be headed home now. Actually, I don't know if they'll head home or not with the drone show. And that's in there for a strike. Daejeon Jun, 1 for 4 on the day, struck out in his last at bats. And a swing and a miss there. 0-2. Yeah, I don't even know what a bar girl club is. It didn't matter as he strikes out anyway. Kim Do-young steps in, looks at strike one. He is 3 for 4 today, also with an RBI single and 2 doubles. I'll see how this works. And that is ripped foul. Oh, and 2. Ball just kept going and going and going. That might have bounced where all the drones take off. That would be absolutely hilarious, actually. If a ball bounced out of the stadium and hit the drones that are supposed to be on the drone show for this amazing summer water show that they've canceled 2 straight weekends. As that's one misses outside, 1 and 2. And Peraza under 2 away. All right, well, they only need to come up from 4 runs down now. Hanhwa looks at strike 1. And fouled away, 0 and 2. All right, the 0-2 pitch in the dirt, 1 and 2. Hanhwa grounded into a 4-3, put out in his first at bat, singled and 2 runs scored, and then a fly out to center field and a walk. 1 for 3 on the day. And that is a line shot over the jumping second baseman and another run. Just tips his glove. All right, Park Jung-woo steps in. He is hitting .389 on the season. The defensive replacement hitting almost 400. As that's one misses upstairs, 2-0. There is a pinch runner over on first base. I'm not going to change it because it probably doesn't really matter. And fouled away. All right, the 2-1 pitch to the center fielder, fouled away again, and 2 and 2. Jo Dong-wook, 26 pitches now. Again, tomorrow's game should be rained out, one would think. So don't really need to worry about who's coming in and who's pitching, as tomorrow probably won't need anybody. And fouled away. Stays 2-2. All right, 2-2 pitch. Pitch number 28 of the inning for Joe Dong-wook, and that's going to be a grounder foul and another 2-2 pitch. The never-ending 2-2 pitch. And the 2-2 just catches the outside corner. And, yeah, well, we'll go to the bottom of the ninth. Hanwha only down 4 runs after the Socrates 2-run shots. Yeah. I'll be right back. All right, easy peasy, only down 4. Just need 3 bunts and a grand slam. Peraza will lead things off. Walked in his last at-bat, so 0 for 2 on the day. Looks at ball 1 that almost hits him. And that's going to be a ground ball. Shortstop over. 1 away. All right, Kim Daejeon, he is the owner of a two-run homer. And ball 1 is the catcher forgets to catcher it. Kim Daejeon, 1 for 3 on the day with that 2-run shots. Would love to have him have a 2-run shot here, but unfortunately nobody else is on base as Hanwha has 3 hits on the day. Swing and a miss as he tries to tie it up on 1 swing with the bases empty. All right, that's a strike on the inside and 1-2. All right, Hanwha, easy peasy right here, no problems. That's in low, 2-2. That's outside. 3-2. Full count. Here comes the rally, ladies and gentlemen. Here it comes. It is ready to start. And the 3-2 pitch. Did he go? Did not go. That's right. Here's the rally, ladies and gentlemen, as he walks on the 3-2 counts. Hanwha's got a runner on first. They only need a few more. No Shiwan is stepping in now. Oh, 1 for 3 on the day. Love the sound of someone coughing in my ear. Somebody's hacking up near the microphones. All right, no Shiwan, first pitch swing, and that's going to be a 5-3 put out as he decides not to go over the double play. And no Shiwan doing his best bunt impersonation and moves the runner over. Hanwha, 2 outs, but they've got the 2-out king himself, Han Chi-hong, stepping in, ready to tie it up on 1 swing. Yes, they are only down 4, and it would only be a 2-run shot, but in the hearts and minds of Hanwha, home run won't matter because he's not actually hitting. Kim In-won is going to hit. Interesting. Ball 1. Ball 2. Kim In-won is a guy that, I mean, if he's not going to get regular at-bats, he's not a guy that you really like on the roster. He's a guy that needs regular at-bats. As that one misses outside, 3-0. Again, someone hacking up in my left or my right ear. Someone on the microphone. All right. And that's going to be ball 4. And Hanwha's got runners on first and second with 2 outs. Chan Sung stepping in. El Capitan got a pinch runner over at first. Isan Hyuk. .247 now on the season after his 0 for 3 today. 6-3 ground out to score a run way back in the second inning, and then a 6-3 ground out, and then a fly out to center. And looks at strike 1 at the top of the zone. 0-1. Homer here? I hope not. And 0-2. No, that's his. I'm messaging him now. The guy next to him is from Indonesia. Thank you, Roger. Thank you very much.
너무 감사합니다.
And that is lifted deep, deep, deep to the glove. And that'll be it for Hanwha as they fall 7-3. Well, at least they didn't blow a lead this time, Dave. Yep, that's exactly right. I sent him a message say don't win unless Nick is there. So, Hana, Moon Dong-ju, another rough first inning. The story of his season, a rough first inning, gives up 2 runs, gives up 2 more in the third. Hanwha kind of fights back a little bit, but not enough. Well, when you only get three hits, it's tough to beat the best team in the league, as Socrates just destroyed Hanwha. Socrates alone had more hits than Hanwha. Not only did he had more runs. I think he score 3? How many times did he score? Yeah. Socrates had 3 RBIs, had 3 runs, had 4 hits. Hanwha had 3 hits and 3 runs scored. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. You just lost. They lost to a guy making his first start in 2 years. Former Hanwha 4th round pick. This team just looks absolutely lost. They don't know what the hell's going on. Again, there was lots of excitement coming out of the break, or out of when this guy took over. He ended up going, I think, 2 or 3 games below 500 in June, despite the fact that Hanwha was playing the worst teams in the league, and now they're playing the better teams in the league, the best teams in the league, where they, coming out of the break, they faced Kium, went 1 for 3 against Kium because Kium has been doing really well. Then 1 for 3 against LG, and then 0 for 2 against NC. So all these teams that have been, they're going to be playing for this month all the way through, and unfortunately, I don't think it's going to get better. I really wish it was, but when they get good pitching, they can't hit. Ryeon Jin yesterday gave up 4 runs, but Hanwha only scored 3. Today they once again scored how many? 3. Before this guy took over in the dugouts, they were hitting well. They were scoring tons of runs. Really, the only thing that changed is the lineup. He refuses to put Kim Tae-yeon up in the number 1 spots and insist on No Shi-won in the 4-hole. So, yeah, Hanwha, I wouldn't even say it's a tough loss. It's just a loss because they didn't play well. They didn't. They really didn't do much well at all. When you look at No Shi-won, he had the double and went to 3rd on the air. Without that air, Hanwha doesn't score that run because he moved to 3rd on. Actually, no, he wouldn't even move to 3rd because the ball was in front of him, so it would have been no score there. You got Peraza. You got your 1 and 2 guys going 0 for 3. You got your 4, 5, 6 guys going 1 for the rest of the game. You can't expect anything there. Chan Sung again 0 for 4. An Ji-hong 0 for 3. No Shi-won with that double. Other than that, 0 for 3. Wang Young-moo got hit by a pitch. Nobody on the team with 2 hits. Only Kim Tae-yeon was even on base twice. So rough loss, or not even rough loss, rough loss for the fans that went to the game and sat in that miserable, hot, sweaty mess. I'll be back tomorrow if there is a game. If there's not, we can all celebrate that there's not. If there's no game tomorrow, I will be back for Sunday's game. Again, I don't think there's double headers in July and August. Maybe there is, maybe there's not. I don't know, but I don't think so. So I'll either see you guys tomorrow or see you guys Sunday. But thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome back to Korea Dave. Welcome back to the excitement that is Hanwha baseball. Nick, enjoy the game tomorrow. I expect live updates once again that I can relay to all of the viewers and listeners. So until next time, thank you guys. I will see you then.